When you have your desire in there, you will do anything for that particular business that you are starting.
When I do that, I feel that's when I realize that this is something I can do, that I don't feel like I'm doing it. Like it goes in a flow. Like
without a failure, you can enjoy success. Failure teaches you more than success does.
The failure is the what going to put you in that frequency, they call it, to attract what you want. Let's start talking about what you need to have when starting a business. For startups, what is something that you need to have before thinking of starting a business?
Okay, so we have hundreds and thousands of things to remember when we start a business. But first of all, something which is very important is you need to have a passion and that particular spirit to start the business. Why I say passion is because you need to have your interest in there, right? So your desire. When you have your desire in there, you will do anything for that particular business that you are starting in.
Okay.
So that's the most important thing that I believe. Passion and spirit and desire comes in as a package.
Because most of us, it's true, passion and spirit you need. But sometimes we find it hard to find our passion. Because some people, they see businessmen are very rich. They think business is some entrepreneur is something rich, they can come rich quickly. But their main aim is to just start a business so they can come rich. There's no passion in it. So how do you suggest we can find a passion? Like which industry should we start? Because usually when people start a business, they think, okay, which one has a lot of opportunities? Which one have a lot of money? which business has a lot of money, and then they go to it. But right now we need the passion. So how do you suggest we can find a passion?
So if you ask me, how do you find your passion? It's not easy. It's not hard at the same time. That's the only thing you can do is what makes you happy. For example, you have been doing, your hobby is, let's say, playing football. Why it is an hobby? Because you are happy every single day to do that particular task, which is called an hobby. So what makes you happy is your passion. Even though you have a job, maybe you are a businessman, you have a business, but at the end of the day, what makes you happy? Maybe it's your family, or watching TV, or maybe cleaning your house makes you happy. Maybe that's your passion. So you can maybe start a cleaning house business if you're a startup. Other than that, if cycling is your habit, or cycling is your passion, or repairing that is your hobby or passion, or anything, that can be your added advantage to adopt that as your startup. So basically means passion is something that keeps you going even though you feel down. That is what passion is. And that passion can be materialized in your daily life as a startup. That's how it works. That's how the total universe of passion works.
So you find your passion and you convert it into your business, convert it into making money for yourself. And I totally relate to that because last time, since I was young, since now I'm a law of attraction mindset coach. So since I was young, I love talking about the mind. I love researching about the mind. I can spend hours learning about the mind, how the mind works, how does it attract things to you. So when I do that, I feel that's when I realize that this is something I can do, that I don't feel like I'm doing it. Like it goes in a flow. Like even when I'm doing, I didn't know I spent 2 hours, 3 hours just watching videos. I was just looking. So that's when I know that this is something that I'm really interested in and I'm really passionate about it. So that's why I decided to become a law of attraction mindset coach. So moving on, what do you think, how is the learning curve in a business? Because usually people think that it's just a straightforward learning process, it's just like, it's just an upward trend. What do you say as a business owner?
Like when you talk about learning curve, anywhere in the world, any field, any industry, learning, why it is called a curve? a curve, there should be an up and down. There should be up and down every single time.
Okay.
So when you start up something, you are learning it. So while you're learning it, you're not learning it 100%. It can be 30, maybe 40%. So as you go on, you will meet a lot of people. You will meet a lot of strangers, by the way, that you can encounter to share about your business. So this particular flow, you can face some flop in your sales, maybe a sudden decrease in customer base. So from my point of view, a learning curve should be balanced. So balance means success and failure comes together. Without a failure, you can enjoy success. Failure teaches you more than success does. So we have to have this particular mindset. No one, or I can say no one in this world became a businessman or a successful entrepreneur by just focusing on a success. It is not an overnight success. Life, business or startup or any entrepreneur related matters starts with a failure or a small stumble. Then you can proceed further in your life or your business.
So failure teaches us the lessons or the things that we need to have before being successful. Before you achieve success, there gotta be failure. According, in this law of attraction thing, how do you gain success? But let's say you want to achieve something, and let's say you want to earn a 5-figure salary, a 5-figure income. So the thing is all over here, and you are right here now. So in order to bring you from down here to this level so you can get the 5-figure income, you need to undergo all the failures, because this failure is going to make you someone who can achieve this income. Without this failure, you cannot. It's too far for you. You cannot achieve. So the failure is the one going to put you in that frequency, they call it, to attract what you want, to get what you want.